Welcome to another video of Incorporate Fitness, and today what we are going to cover is specifically for someone who asked for a request of this video. It is for knee pain. Somebody had a knee pain and I'm just going to address few exercises which will help them recover this knee pain at least a bit. It is a little difficult to do when you have the pain, but you can definitely do it and recover out of it. Right? So let's start with the knee pain today. First exercise is very simple. I'm going to give you from the simplest exercise to the toughest one. So if you feel pain on the stages, you can start with the lowest one, which I'm starting with now, and go higher up. And at any point in time, if you feel a pain, then you should consider doing the previous one. So that's how you're going to do. The first exercise, take a wall, stand close to it. The leg which is least affected, put it against the wall, right? And consider that the right leg of mine is the one which has got an injury, the knee injury. So stand upright against the wall, step forward and step backward. Step forward, step backward. And the wall is an assist to see that you are stepping straight, not tilting, right? So and step as far as possible. Right? If you're not being challenged, step as far as possible and step as back as possible so that you get maximum contraction on your quads. So your quads is getting strengthened, which will take care of your stability of your knees and ensure that you get a better contraction on your quads, and the stabilizers work to keep the knee in place. Right, so that's the first exercise. Padma and Sumati had knee pain long back. They've done this in the past and they've recovered from the knee pain considerably. So I've made them do certain exercises in the same form. So now they're just doing it for the demo for you guys. The next exercise, it's also an easy one. So what you do is stand against the wall. This time I want you to lift your knees, considering the wall as a guide for you, and see how far you can lift. Okay? Now, understand your knee is controlled by a huge muscle, which is the quadriceps, the hamstring, the gastrocnemius, and the anterior tibialis. So there are two bones there and one massive bone here, which is controlling your knee pain. Right? At the end of the day, the movement between this is what is going to help you or deter you from doing certain things, right? So in this case, deterring, right? Because it's going to hurt. So you have to strengthen not only your quads, your hamstring, your calf, and your glutes, and the stabilizers around your glutes. So these are the exercises. So your adductors and abductors as well. So your whole leg plays a vital role in how your. That's a second exercise, right, for your knee pain, and both of them are doing that efficiently now. So the wall is the guide, okay, to see that your knee is going straight up and down, and your calf, and it traces the same line as your hip. The next exercise, okay, so if you could do those two, then you can graduate onto or your bed or a bench like this if you have one, or you can do it on the floor as well, but I'm going to tell you how to do it on a bench. So you can do it at home on your cot. So what you need to do is sit on a bench, okay, as straight as possible, right? Then press your knee down against the bench. Put it down, right? Up, down. So come closer, you will see my quads tightening up. Okay, so there. Alright. So this is what you need to do. Tighten your quads, relax it. Tighten your quads. So when I press my knee down, you are tightening the quad. This is pretty much doable. If this is not doable, trace back to the first exercise. Alright. So the next exercise is going to be the advanced level of this. Alright. You can see them doing the quad exercise now. So they're pressing their knees down. Again, tightening their quads. Right? And this is, till now, they don't have a knee pain. because they were recovered from the knee pain already. While doing that, see that you keep your toes straight. So your tibia and femur is aligned. Tibia and fibula and the femur is aligned. Alright guys, the next exercise, I've got a rolled up mat. So this is a yoga mat, so it's pretty flexible if you see. Sorry. What you can do is take a pillow and double it up and keep it, or take if you have a yoga mat or something, or a turkey towel. That's the best thing to do. That's available in every household. So put it under your knee and press it down. So this is too less for me. If it's a bigger roll, then it makes sense. So I have doubled up again. Now press down. So now if you see my quads, it's engaging more. Right? Come closer. You can see my quads getting tightened up really well. Yeah. Right? So this and press it down. Press it down. Right? While you're doing that, try to keep your toes pointed towards you. You will feel your calf as well tighten up. Your gastrocnemius muscle tighten up, and there. So do that. That's the next exercise. So if the pain is there in this exercise, it's a previous exercise. So the next exercise is going to be tougher. Alright, what you're seeing them doing is pressing the yoga mat down. Again, they've rolled up the yoga mat and compressing their knees down by flexing their quads. You can see their quads are getting flexed while they're doing that. And the next exercise, okay, you're still on the bed. Okay, so sit on the edge of the bed. Okay, and what you need to do is bring your toes towards you. Right, so point your toes towards you, then lift it up. Okay, lift it up. If you're not able to do this and it's creating a pain on your knees, then trace back to the previous exercise. Okay, so push the toes towards you and lift your knees. That's all. Lift your feet higher up, and that's the next exercise. Again, you need to put your leg on the bed and flex it down against the bed and bring your toes together and lift it as high as possible. So this works on your hip flexors, right? So the quadriceps, one of the quadriceps ends in the hip flexors, which is the reason why your stabilizers in your knee goes for a toss. So if you fix your hip flexors, it will really help you, stabilize your knee, and that will reduce the knee pain as well. Now we have done all in the front till now. The other side is your hamstring, calf, and your glutes. What you're seeing is them lifting their legs, flexing their hip flexors, and raising up their legs. And you can see them rising up, using their hip flexors. So the quadriceps inserts into the hip flexors, and if you stabilize that, is when your knee gets stabilized as well. So it's one of those stabilizers which will help. Alright, the next exercise is on your glutes. So go on your fours, so the base position, and then extend your leg, tighten your glutes and press it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's the next exercise. What you're watching them do is their hip thrusters. So they're doing their glutes, right? Now in the animal pose and kicking up. Now one thing which I forgot to tell you is, so if you have a knee pain and if you're planting your knee there down, you might as well put a gel or a foam there while doing this exercise, or lie down on a bed straight and lift your hips. So you can do that as well. So if you don't have a excruciating knee pain, you can plant it on the floor. The other version Alright, I'll do it on that end so that you can understand what I'm talking about. If you have a pain on your knees, you can go all out flat. Okay, and lift. It does the same job. This exercise is the glute bridge. So what you're going to do is, it's slightly different from a glute bridge only in one aspect. In a glute bridge, you place your feet down straight. Here, sorry about that. So here, you're going to plant your heels down into the floor and press towards you. Okay, so you're being pushed like this. While you do that, you can feel your hamstring tighten up. Then bridge. So you're going to do 2, 3, 4, 5. While doing that, see that you contract your butt as well, the butt towards each other, and tighten your hamstring as well, so that you get maximum contraction. So that's the next exercise. Alright, the next exercise is the hip thrust. So all you need to do is plant your heels and push your hips up, and that's all you need to do. Flex your butt inwards, and then see that your hamstring and your butt and your lower back engages really well. So this works on your hamstring, which stabilizes your knee as well. The next exercise, flex your hamstring and then lift. Okay, it's a hamstring and glute exercise. You would have seen this me doing with Madan already, and what you need to look at is drive your heel up. Okay, and keep your toes down, drive your heel up, and it will work on your glutes, your hamstring, and if you keep your heel down, it also keeps your calf flexed, so all the triangle is tightened up. Right? So that's a good exercise. What you're seeing is the second hamstring exercise, where you flex your knees and lift the heel towards the sky. All right? So you're working up your butt and your hamstring while you're raising your heel towards the sky, lying down in prone position. So this is one of those best hamstring exercises. So this is the second hamstring exercise. Alright guys, the last exercise I'm doing it with them. So what you need to do is the adductors and abductors. So what you need to do is keep your leg square, and then from there push this leg heel up, heel first up. Alright, and push it, push it, push it, and you will feel on the other leg now. Right? Okay, once you finish, let me know. Wait, don't. Again, the exercise. Your top leg comes on top, squaring it up. Again, use the heel up. Remember to raise from your hips, not just this, not this. Okay, you have to raise from your hips. Right. Thanks for requesting this particular, rehab or for the knee, so that I can do these videos for you and I can help you out in some way or other. Right? So I hope this was helpful for you. If you need some more exercise like this, like, subscribe and share, and also write to us and ask questions like these. We will be able to help you out. Thank you and have a great day.